What up YouTube? I'm MG and today I want to talk about Adam Levine cheating on his Victoria's Secret model wife Behati Prinsloo. Especially I want to talk about people saying, oh, hot people can be cheated on, it does not matter how hot you are. I found a TikTok that had a very interesting take on hot people being cheated on. So let's watch it.
Repeat after me. It does not matter how hot you are. It does not. Literally like 2 hours ago, this girl, Sumner Stroh, just came out on TikTok saying that she had an affair with Adam Levine.
I am so tired of this take. I am so tired of this take and the attention it attracts. Every time someone gets cheated on, people grab their tripod and run to TikTok with a collage of the hottest people they can think of to say, look, even pretty people can be treated like shit. As if it's profound. Cheating has never been and will never be about a lacking woman. It has always been and will always be about a weak, non-masculine, immature man. It is due to a man lacking empathy, lacking integrity. It is a character flaw. It doesn't matter if the woman is perfect. It doesn't matter if the woman is such and such. It doesn't matter if she's rich, if she's talented, if she's XYZ. Because at the end of the day, the person who cheats has an issue with themselves, their morals, and their values.
So if you want to argue from a standpoint of masculinity, this is a very interesting take. Masculinity, or the divine masculine, is often defined as followed: has discipline and boundaries, is protective, has integrity, offers stability and security, and is responsible. These traits could prevent someone from betraying their partner, and if it does happen, you can explain it like Miss Carter did, and say that the person was not in their masculine energy. But at the end of the day, men are not just the divine masculine ideal, but they're humans. And that means that they do fuck up sometimes. Man, that was corny.
I really like corn.
Corn boy. Well, otherwise, what would you say about a cheating woman? That she is not in her feminine energy? Wouldn't that mean that it's not about gender? Or is it that being strong in either masculine or feminine energy would make you more confident and fulfilled, and that would prevent someone from cheating? Esther Perel offers a very interesting stance on cheating. She says, people who are in a happy relationship still cheat, but being in a happy relationship does not mean that the person is happy with themselves, and that is the important factor in cheating. She also says that cheating does not have to be the ending of a relationship, but it can even help reignite the fire if both partners are ready to fight for the relationship.
On occasion, she will remind him, and she will tell him, I will never forget this. Don't worry. And I like when she has that fire. Yeah. Because in a way, she's fighting for him. And if he can't handle her wrath, too bad. Mm-hmm. You wanted attention? You wanted to see if she cares? You got it. Yeah. Now you have to deal with it. Stand up.
And when we go about the conversation from the angle of how could anybody cheat on that, it feels like we're putting the responsibility on the cheater. But in reality, we are still putting the responsibility on the cheatee by insinuating there is behavior worthy or unworthy of being cheated on. Enough with the even hot people can be treated poorly take. Yeah. Also, takes like that, coming from a different angle now, also tell me how much value and importance y'all place on looks in relationships. Being hot is not all it takes to be of value or to maintain a relationship.
She makes a very interesting point here, that there's no behavior worth cheating on or that would validate cheating. In reality, there's a lot of reasons for betrayal, such as anger, self-esteem issues, lack of love, low commitment to begin with, a need for variety, perceived neglect, sexual desire, and just situations. And while I agree that you can never put the blame on the person that is cheated on, you also cannot fully blame the cheater without looking at the reasons. And like Danisha says, being hot does not make you a good partner, but that's why there are things that can be done to minimize the risk of infidelity, such as effective communication, establishing a space where you can both tell each other your worst thoughts and feelings, and be vulnerable without it having permanent consequences. Am I tripping?
No circumstance justifies cheating, because the act of cheating is not the act of leaving someone you're unhappy with, it is the act of betraying someone.
Yeah, okay, I'm tripping. Let's play the blame game again. The person that is cheated on obviously blames the cheater for cheating, but the cheater might blame the cheatee for being absent, constricting, not loving enough. Ugh, I heard that one before. What a lame excuse. But it's okay. I don't judge. But at the end of the day, it comes down to ineffective communication and a fear of intimacy, vulnerability, and conflict. In general, people will take the path of least resistance. It is far easier to just carry on until it explosively ends on its own accord than to have the difficult and emotional conversation with someone to end the relationship prior, even though having that conversation is by far the most respectful and mature option. So in the end, you could say that the cheater is to blame morally because they are a coward. But does everyone who cheats want to leave their partner?
Also, while we're on the topic, and because I know these types of men like to come out of the woodwork whenever I give this type of take, or whenever masculinity gets discussed, well, animals in the wild mate with many partners in their masculine. This is the equivalent of cherry-picking to fit a narrative. Animals in the wild are not consciously pledging their lives to each other and are mating with many due to instinct. Cheating is the betrayal of established exclusivity and loyalty. If you want to be like animals in the wild, what you're looking for is being single, polyamorous, or in an open relationship. Trying to convince women that they should put up with men cheating because it's in their nature is not only intellectually dishonest, but it's asinine.
Preach, sis. What an argument. This leads us to several points. The first one is, should we rethink the concept of monogamy? Relationships predominantly are monogamous, and there's a good reason for that. It makes your life less stressful. When people have affairs, the craziest shit happens, stuff like that. Yeah, just the usual crazy shit. The usual crazy shit. The list is endless, so monogamy would prevent that, usually. And keeping your life less stressful is beneficial for your health as well. And talking about health, the risk of catching an STD is basically zero. You get the idea. Another interesting part that some of you might know from alpha male podcasts is the reason men cheat instead of leaving their partners is because they don't want to. They simply don't want to. Some would say they want to have their cake and eat it too. But is it that simple though? Can someone cheat and still love their partner? From a sociological standpoint, research shows that men cheat because they want or need recreational sex, not because they seek an emotional affair. And it shows cheating as an ironic symbol that these men actually love their partners. If they did not love their partners, they would leave. They desire to remain with their partners, they just want sex with someone else for recreational purposes.
I need to feel something. Harry, can you tell me something that'll piss me off? Boba Fett's better than Mondo. Yep, that'll do it.
If that does not trigger you, I don't know what will. Adam Levine came out with a public statement saying that he did not have an affair. This either means that he and his wife took a break during that time, or that she knew about it. A lot of celebrities portray their relationship as monogamous and portray themselves as loyal, but in Hollywood it is oftentimes very different than what we can see. Maybe this is very normal for Hollywood people, and the only unfortunate thing is that it became public. Apparently, Adam Levine said that monogamy is unnatural years before the allegations, so go figure. Have you ever cheated on someone? I would be very curious to hear from you guys. Have you ever cheated on someone who is very attractive? And what were your reasons for it? Let me know. I'm very curious. So, to sum up what the robot lady said, when hot people get cheated on, shut the fuck up. Because being hot does not mean that you're a good partner. Also, a lot of people cheat without wanting to leave their partners. And that is a phenomenon that should be looked into more, because I think it might indicate something about either monogamy being the predominant relationship constellation, or it says something about people wanting to explore their options sexually, but in the frames of a relationship, which would mean that we would have to think about monogamy as a concept again. I might do that in the next video, or the next video. But until then, let me know in the comments what you think. Ugh. I talk too much about cheating. I don't even know why. Yeah.
And now for the #1 song in Bikini Bottom, Electric